welcome to Let's Go Shopping. First up, we've got Jude interviewing Dave from Clearwater Painting and Decorating.
And David Clearwater joins me now. Hi, Davey. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good. You've brought in some great new photos of all the works that you've been doing.
Just got some old ones and dragged them up. Something to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
So we've got some photos of what we're doing.
All the clads off here, Dave.
Yeah, what happened? All the bricks fell off, and we actually put Hebel back on it. But they decided to put in some big windows as well into the corner of the lounge there.
Beautiful.
So they've taken a 1970s house, and by adding a couple of bifold ranch sliders, it's turned into really a 2012, 2014 model, wasn't it?
Absolutely, it has.
So it's no big drama. We can take windows out and put windows in. So if you need to do anything with your windows, we can do that. Concrete floors, we don't have a problem with gluing concrete floors. Our guys have got a ticket for doing them. And a lot of times you can't see your cracks because they're in underneath the carpet. And that particular crack there, we found it, and it went for 56 metres through the house. It was in Rolleston.
Okay.
So if anybody has cracks in their floors and don't know where to go, give us a call. We can do them for you.
Okay,
glue them all back and grind them back down. This is a house we finished. It's just got the steps to paint, and then it's all completed now.
Goodness,
well, as soon as we get back up there, he'll be jumping up and down. But we're doing the son and daughter-in-laws right next door starting next month. So, but we did the top floor and the bottom floor right through the whole house, and did a lot of relining happened in there.
And this was also downstairs. There's an apartment downstairs here, isn't it, of this house? And you actually picked up that there was a broken pipe there as well.
Broken pipe in the concrete, yeah.
Yes, that hadn't been picked up as well.
We did take all the tiles up, cut the floor, put the new waste pipe into a share, re-tiled all the share. It was quite a big job in the finish, just for a bit of water.
That could have been monumental if all the
sure.
scope of works had been done. That was all being used again. And
you don't know, do you?
No.
Water's just going into the ground, so you don't know. So a lot of hidden things, and that's what you're going to try and eliminate and try and find them.
What a beautiful, slim silhouette of somebody taking a photo there, Dave.
Oh, that's the ghost you call, eh? That's me.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
But that just goes to show there's an old villa we did over in, I think it must be about 80-year-old, so older villa, I should call it, shouldn't I? But we recladded it with, on the inside, all new jib, retained the arch, and paint all up, look like new, put new lights in there. I think we put new lights in there as well. Really nice.
Dave, I think it's really important and really nice in these old villas that all these beautiful architraves and picture walls and
you can retain them,
that they are retained, because that could really be lost.
What they've done now, they've dragged up a lot of the old moulds that they've had sitting in the back shed.
Super.
And restarting to make them because of the restoration work, and people want that. It's all coming back in, so we can get a lot of those done.
Good.
This just goes to show that a house, we don't have a problem levelling a house. If the house is not quite level, we can go in and fix it up. In that particular room there, I think that's in a kitchen. The floor's out by 20 millimetres, just over a short distance of about a metre. So in a case like that, we lift the floor and we jack all the piles up. We're doing one at the moment. We had to put extra piles in. There wasn't enough piles in the house from day one, and it sagged. Gosh. So we put a couple of extra piles in underneath the load-bearing walls, and jacked all up, got it nice and level, and the tilers will be there next week. Decking, we don't have a problem putting a new deck on for you. If you've got an old set of steps, you want to get something a wee bit more modern.
Nice. And it gives you an outdoor room as well, having a nice deck.
Yeah, that's really good, and put the planter box on there. And
I'd love to see that now. Oh, and there's my kitchen.
There's your kitchen.
Yes, I've changed the flowers since.
Actually, there's our seats. We got the seats the same as that, so we got black ones.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
no, I like my white ones. Oh, look, at my sunglasses are on the end of the bench there too.
Yeah. That's a window we put in a house. That's my house, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. 4-year-old house and put enough windows in it, so Christmas time we're out with a hammer and pulled down the bricks and ordered a window.
Fantastic!
Threw a window in the hole, and they bricked it up the other day. As you can tell, we haven't put the light back up yet.
You are a jack of all trades, aren't you? And you have got all the trades.
We've got all the trades, and so give us a call.
Absolutely. We help you out. Clearwater Painting and Decorating. The telephone number to take down is 0800 766 378.
Well, here we are at Crazy Dave's, and here's Crazy Dave himself.
G'day, how are you?
Look at this. Mate, fresh fruit.
Fresh, it doesn't get much fresher.
And look at this, you've got apples galore.
New season's apples, new season, sunrise, Royal Galas, Maritini pear, no, Carmen pear, that's a new season.
Yep.
Yeah, kiwi, unfortunately it's Italian.
Italian kiwi
Italian,
fruit.
yeah. We can't get New Zealand that is firm at the moment.
Right.
It's out of season. Red Braeburn, these are last seasons, but they're still crisp. Braeburns usually remain crisp.
What a wonderful range of fruit, mate.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it
just
is.
goes on and on.
Yeah, the Westervale apple, and you'll see on there, I've got on there what it's crossed between a Royal Gala and a golden delicious apple.
Wow, that
so I
looks
usually
like
try
good
and
fruit,
do
mate.
that. Yeah, I try and do that. Fuji's, gold kiwi fruit, that's a beautiful apple. Early rose. At the end here, this is early rose, just an early variety of Pacific rose.
If you're looking for kiwi fruit, if you're looking for fruit in general for maybe the kids' lunches, Crazy Dave's. Okay, Dave, we've done the fruit. We're looking at vegetables now, and what a price you've got on celery.
Yeah, completely nuts. 69 cents. That's for the next couple of days. We'll have celery, fresh celery coming in, 69 cents.
Absolutely
Why
fantastic.
stocks large.
And looking fresh and delicious. We're moving on, we've got the rock melons. Where do these come from?
Out of Nelson, these are large 9 counts, so these are large rock melons, and they're out of Nelson. Look at this, this is good. $3.99 a kilo. Sundrop apricots.
Great for school lunches.
$3.99.
Berries.
$3.99. Hold on,
Oh,
hold
wait a
on.
minute, moving
Look at
past the
this.
nectarines. Can't get past those, mate.
Red gold nectarines, $3.99 a kilo.
Wow, great
Yeah,
prices,
that's,
mate.
it's good. That's good. Black Durris plums. Now these are an old favourite. Black Durris plums are very popular for jam making and such like. $3.99 a kilo.
And we're looking at lovely fresh berries. I mean, strawberries. My kids love the raspberries.
Raspberries, yep. Strawberries out of Waimate. Waimate strawberries. Good region for growing strawberries.
As we walk down, look at all the wonderful arrangement of fruit
Yeah,
that
it
you've
is.
got down here.
Yeah, it is,
The
yeah.
big, luscious peaches.
Peaches, yeah,
Look at
they
those
are,
ones.
They are.
Absolutely
Look at these
beautiful.
plums. Check that out.
Yeah, that's
Look at
a
that big
juicy
sucker.
looking plum, mate.
Unbelievable.
That's my lunch, I think. Hey, listen, on that side we've got the fruit, but of course this side, looking more at the fantastic range of vegetables.
Vegetables.
It is like a cooker's connoisseur of vegetable range here.
Hello, how are you?
And we've got, of course,
It's
the
one of
lo-
my favourite customers.
Yeah, you got the lovely customers. Look, I tell you what, the
Courgettes,
customers are-
$1.99 a
courgettes.
kilo, down from $3.69 to $1.99.
Wonderful range, mate, and I'm looking at these and going, fantastic vegetables. If you're cooking, and I love my food, you need fresh vegetables.
That's right.
Quality is all about Crazy Dave's?
Yep, it is, definitely quality.
Yeah.
Quality, price is important, quality is very important.
I'm just looking at what a spectacular range of fresh vegetables you have. I mean,
You won't get a bigger range.
what a wonderful range. I mean, what do we have here? These are different.
Yep, that's pak choy and Shanghai, just Chinese vegetables.
So
Become very popular in later years. They
Yeah.
have,
And we've got
Sweet-pointed
sweet-pointed capsicums.
Yeah.
So it's not just about a fresh, but you're talking about a variation of
Big
great
range,
vegetables.
Great range.
Okay,
Yeah.
the idea is get down to Crazy Dave's. What number are we? We're 227 Blenheim Road.
227 Blenheim Road.
And you want to check it out for great vegetables, fresh and quality at a great price. Crazy Dave's, the fruit and veg specialist, 227 Blenheim Road. Don't forget to give them a call if you need to know any more on 343 6234.
In the beautiful little village of Prebbleton, you'll find two incredibly clever ladies who design some absolutely exquisite clothing. Smith & Boston is a must to come on out to. Spend a little time with the ladies and they will have you looking absolutely elegant for your most important event you've got coming up. They've very kindly dressed me in this beautiful little duster coat today, and this boutique is just full of luxury. Nayo and Olive, how are you both?
Good, very fine, thank you.
What a beautiful little boutique you have here.
Thank you very much. We
And-
enjoy being here.
This is your brainchild, a combined brainchild, isn't it? This business for you. What kind of woman are you appealing to with this business?
Pretty much any woman who likes to dress in that classical, beautiful look. We've had customers aged from 18 to 93, so that shows you the appeal.
Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? One thing I really love is that I knew I could wear my black dress, generic dress here today, knowing that I wouldn't actually find another black one in your store. It's all about colour and exquisite fabrics, isn't it?
That's right. Nayo does most of the fabric buying actually, so she's got a
Yes.
she's got a good eye for colour, and she very much enjoys choosing those different pieces that will complement each other. She's taken a vow herself not to ever wear any more black, so
I'm impressed.
Only for funerals.
Well, even navy blue looks great for that,
It
doesn't
does,
it?
it does.
And I think with the mature lady, the colours are actually kinder on them as well, aren't they?
We find a lot of our clients with their skin tone, it's nice to lift it with a bit of colour. However, we do meet a lot of ladies with the lovely little black dress or suit, and we can help by adding a piece that will change that look. So that's another thing that brings people to Smith & Boston.
Now, you also do accessories here as well, don't you, ladies?
We do. We have a lovely collection from I'm Gorgeous, which people see in
Simply You.
And we also have a lovely local lady who does, Karen Cole, her name is, and she does exquisite pieces just for us at the moment.
Wow, that's very exclusive, isn't it?
It is.
Tell me, what are your hours out here?
We're open Tuesday to Saturday. Every morning we start at 10 o'clock. On the weekdays we finish at 5, and on Saturdays we're open right through till 4 o'clock, which gives people more time to come and shop.
Great opening hours. And what's your stock turnover like? When can people be expecting new stock, and how often?
We say come every 2 weeks if you're really serious about finding that special piece, because every 2 weeks we have a new injection of garments, colour, different things that we're doing, so that it's not the same all the time.
You've heard it yourself from Smith & Boston, the two very, very talented ladies. Come on out and see if you can find something for yourself out here. I'm sure you will.
Smith & Boston, Shop 6, 583 Springs Road in Prebleton Village. Don't forget to give them a call, 349 5646.
Dr. Sharon joins me. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
I hope you had a super break.
I did. I had a really lovely time off. And now we're back to work, fixing lots of people in New Zealand, lots of people in Christchurch that have health problems.
Tell me what it is that you do, Dr. Sharon, please.
I'm an applied kinesiologist chiropractor, and what that means is I'm a specialist chiropractor. I fix most problems in 1 or 2 goes instead of 10 or 20. And what I do is really gentle because I actually fix the underlying cause. That way, when I manipulate joints, I don't have to go hard on it. And I treat everything from a newborn baby, hours-old baby, up until 90s. I haven't had anyone in their hundreds yet, but I'm still working for that. And I thought today we'd talk about children and babies, because people think, take your child to a chiropractor? Why? Well, I don't know if you remember, but when you're little and you're learning how to walk, you fall down a lot. And when you're learning to crawl, and sometimes they roll off the bed when they're a baby, and plus, birth is pretty hard, you know, both for the person giving labor and for the baby.
Yes.
Yeah. And so if you have a colicky baby, if you have a baby that doesn't sleep for some reason, tummy troubles, anything like that, I fix those things. And normally it's one go for babies, because most babies, they just don't have much wrong with them. Just one little thing that's making them cry all the time.
Some babies seem to be very prone to allergies as well, and it's always diagnosed as asthma and the likes of as well.
That's right, and they start off with a lifetime of taking antibiotics, asthma medications, all sorts of things. And this is the perfect time to fix the problem, you know, not just cover it up, just not treat symptoms, fix the problem, you know.
Sure.
I had a little boy in today, little toddler, and his legs are bandy. And it was his feet. So I fixed his feet, and now his legs are going to come straight. Within a couple of weeks, she'll notice that he doesn't have the bandy legs anymore.
Oh, how gorgeous.
You know, and it's so much better to see him then than when they're 30 and they've had bandy legs all their life, and they wear out their shoes, and and all the carry-on that comes from all of that. So, and plus, I'll treat that in any age person, but I really like babies and children because, you know, as the tree bends, it grows, you know, and it's so nice to fix it when it first starts instead of 20 or 30 years later.
Absolutely, and at least that way it gives all the bones and joints and muscles a chance to develop correctly.
Right. And then another area that I treat is teenage boys. Teenage boys get up to all sorts. They get hit in rugby games. They fall off their motorbikes. They do this and that. And I can fix all those things because they're still young and they fix really quickly. I've had a lot of them smash into walls and everything else. And you know, the doctor's saying this is the way it's going to be. You know, they hurt themselves bad. And I fix them because that's what I do for a living.
Now, also medication-wise, tell me, is there any medication that goes along with it as well, with your practice?
Well, yes, I use all natural things, and I don't sell them. I tell you, go over to this place or that place and buy it. You know, go to your favorite health shop or chemist and pick this up. And then that way, you get good advice without the person being involved in selling it to you.
Hours?
Oh, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And I have a lovely receptionist, Kirsty, that will answer your phone call and any questions you have. And prices are really easy. It's $40 for a normal visit, $20 for ACC, $20 for children, and free for children on ACC. So when your child falls over, it's free at my clinic.
Goodness me, that is fantastic. That doesn't happen very often, folks. There we go.
There's my clinic.
On Brougham Street there, and in springtime, of course, that beautiful blossom tree. Dr. Sharon, 125 Brougham Street, phone 3791939. And Bernadette from Intahula joined. I didn't do that very well, did I? Joins me now.
But that's okay. That is okay.
It is okay, isn't it?
If you drop your hula hoop. Many a time I'm saying to the people in the classes, we're at all different levels, and to be aware of where you're at. Don't panic if other people are actually better than you, because you can't get it yet. That's what I always say to them.
We didn't
but
all
we
start
know that you're a
walking.
hooper.
We didn't all start walking on the same day, did we, Bernadette?
No, exactly.
Okay. Bernie, what's been happening with Intahula?
Right, well, I mean, look, honestly, I'm just so amazed at how we are just selling so many hoops, not only here in Christchurch through Bishopdale Sports, but we sell them online as well, but right through New Zealand. The things are just absolutely going so well.
Fantastic.
And our classes are totally full at Thorrington. We've now got one at Papanui High School in the community continuing education, so they've booked me as well for a Saturday morning. That's full. So, you know, people are really starting to, or continue to use hoops as a fitness.
It's becoming a real craze, isn't it? Which is awesome. And that's all thanks to you bringing it back. It's kind of like a total revamp of the hula hoop.
Oh, it is.
And on a really adult level.
Yes.
What is the age group like that you actually get through?
So we will teach anybody, but our age group predominantly is between 30 and 60. Huge amount of us there, because I teach fitness. So there's three genres of hooping. There's circus, there's dance, and there's fitness. Now I focused on fitness, and as you say, on an adult level. Yes. But I still do children's classes, and I'm off to Australia this next month to learn a little bit more about children hooping, child teaching.
Oh, fantastic.
So, you know, I'll be able to offer a little bit more in relation to children as well. But I mean, I've had some amazing testimonies. One young lady, or I call her young, she's in her early 60s, that's still young, and just keeps you vibrant.
It does.
She's now saying, and it's on my website as a testimony, that she started hooping in October, just this October. She does it every day, and she's now got abs. She says, I've got abs that are showing, and she said, and I've lost a bit of fat, if you like, excess weight, shall I say, around her back, and she hula hoops like this around her hips. So she's lost her dimples around her bottom because she does hooping on her hips.
Wow.
So it's really good for your bottom. Another lady that I've talked to in her 20s, fabulous story this, about mental health. She was doing a little bit of a challenge for me. For 30 days, she was hooping with 2 hoops for 30 days for 30 minutes. So we took a photo at the beginning and a photo at the end. Throughout that time, I didn't realise that this young woman suffered also from anxiety. She told me as we went through the weeks that she used to come home from teaching and she'd go to bed straight away. She would close her curtains. However, what she did was she'd come home, she'd drink water and she'd hula hoop every day. She said it gave her something to look forward to. Yeah, right. And mentally, it helped her get through that.
It's a private purpose, isn't it?
It helped her get through anxiety. So not only does it great for your body, it's great for mental health.
Fantastic.
Isn't that a great story?
What a beautiful story. I love it, and something that you actually don't think of either.
No, not at all. Not at all. Hooping, and it does really depend on the size of your hoop. You really need an adult hula hoop.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You do. You just can't do it with children's ones.
No.
In fact, actually, on Christmas Day, there were a few children's ones floating around, and I couldn't do it for love nor money, so you have got to get, and neither could my daughter, because she's been using one of these as well, so it pays to do it. If you want some more information into hula hoop for fitness, contact Bernie on www.hulahoops.co.nz.
Goodbye can be such a hard word to say.
Dignity with Sincerity Funeral Services. Daisy, who is rather playful today, and Cheryl join me. Hello, Daisy. What are you
I hope it's
doing?
just Daisy you said that was playful too, not me.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she has been a wee bit of a
Oh, you're
handful.
a little minxy, aren't you? You're just beautiful. It's because Cheryl asked her where her BALL was. And, of course, that wound her up somewhat because we
Exactly.
don't have one here for you, darling, do we?
No.
Cheryl, one of the nicest funeral services that I have been to was a gentleman's, and he had actually met with the funeral director prior to his death. And it was really beautiful. When she got up and did his life's eulogy, she was actually able to say, this is what we'd talked about, and these were the things that he really loved. And you could tell that she'd really taken on board all this and really connected with this person. Surely that would be a really super thing to do. I mean,
I
it made
think
the
it's-
whole funeral service so much nicer for all of us as well.
Of course it does. I think once, you know, like if you're going to choose a funeral company, I think you need to meet with the funeral director and have a rapport with them and make sure that they're on the same page as you, so that you're getting what you want and you're able to offer them different things that maybe they hadn't thought of. And you can even talk about, you know, what you did last week, or, you know, a wee bit of your history, so they know a wee bit about you and feel comfortable that you're going to be looking after them when they die. And I think that's magic. I've had 2 or 3 in the last couple of weeks that have wanted to do that. And, you know, you go to the person's home and meet up with them and you think, you know, you're getting what they want, but also you're giving something back, so they know part of you, part of your history, you know, and they'll sometimes ask even to Daisy to go along, so,
I
you
can
know, they want to
imagine.
meet the dog as well. So.
Well, animals are really comforting at a time like that as well, and a good distraction sometimes for people too, aren't they?
Oh, of course they are. They make it more natural, I suppose.
Yes.
You know, we have a cat and a dog running around the funeral home, and it's just like a home. You know,
Yes.
people come in and they talk to the cat, talk to the dog, and Daisy will bring a BALL out to them to play with, and it's really, you know, it's really lovely because it does make it a natural process, and it really should be a natural process.
And it is.
Yes.
It is a natural process that happens. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, and the more prepared you are, the better it is.
Yeah.
You know, and the more you feel more comfortable. Like if you came and saw me and we walked the walk and talked the talk and got what you wanted, then your family then know that you were comfortable with using me and that they were allowing me to look after their mother, father, whomever. They had more confidence in me because they knew who it was.
There's a real stigma with being able to talk about death, isn't there? Mm-hmm. I wonder why. I wonder what it is. Is it maybe the fear that some people feel that it's so final?
It could be that as well, but I think
Is it our own personal grief?
You talk about it, it might happen. If you don't talk about it, it's never going to happen. Well, sorry, that's wrong.
Well, no, that doesn't work,
But
does it?
that's how people do look at it.
Perceive
It's like
it, yeah.
tempting fate. Are you right there, Daisy? You having a good sleep? Yeah, it is. It's like tempting fate. So, you know, you don't talk about it, it won't happen. But the more you talk about it, the more you let the people know that that's what you want, then
And that it's okay to discuss it as well,
yeah,
isn't
yes,
it?
It is, and it's okay to discuss it with your family. Make them aware of what your wishes are, because some
Yes.
people die and the family's got no idea whether it's burial or cremation. Well, that's a terrible decision to make. Because you
is a
could have
shocking
Aunt
decision.
Daisy from down south come up to the funeral and she says, oh no, your mother never wanted to be buried, she wanted to be cremated.
And it's too late.
Far too
Dignity
late.
with Sincerity Funeral Services. Give Cheryl a call on 365 5055.
Goodbye can be such a hard word to say.
I'm really fortunate today. I've got Glenn from Fresh Meats in Barrington, and what a sumptuous feast of chicken we have in front of us.
Hi, Nick. I haven't met you before, but I'm sure you'll be able to give me some tips on the meat
I've
here.
actually got a lot of questions I want to give you about, mate. But
No.
Now, look, we're starting down the end here with these chicken drumsticks.
Yeah,
What's the
well,
story?
we've got quite a lot of chicken on special at Fresh Meats Barrington, well worth calling out for. And the chicken legs, just $5.99 a kilo, so you're saving $3 a kilo on those, folks. Quite good, nice roasted in the oven. You can do a roast potato with them, and quite a bit of meat on those. We've also got the boneless chicken roast, just $10.95 each on those, so you're saving another $3 there. They're done with a sage and onion stuffing inside, and boneless, as I said.
And you just pop them in the oven?
Pop them in the oven, take about an hour and a quarter, 20 minutes, and they'll serve about 3 people, roughly.
And all the work's taken out for you, so all you've got to do is cook it.
So quite often my wife and I will have one of those, and then I'll get a bit of chicken for sandwich the next day. But there you go. The fresh chicken drumsticks, we've got a real good deal on those. We've got $5.95 a kilo, just loose off the tray, and we've got them fresh or marinated in the Chinese honey or honey soy at $5.95, as I said. But then you can buy the 2 kilo packs for $9.95.
Right, so you buy one of those and you whip them in the freezer.
Well, that's equivalent. That's less than $4.95 a kilo in a pack like that for 2 kilos. So we've got different flavours there. Hickory barbecue and lots of the plain ones as well. So different assortment of flavours there.
And see, yet again, they're already sauced up. You don't need to add anything to them. If you want them plain, you can have them. But if you want them a little bit spicy, then you've got something in there for you.
Yeah. The hickory barbecue one's really nice. But we've also got in the hickory barbecue the thigh kebabs here, and they're $9.95 a pack as well. There's 8 kebabs in a pack, so and they're my favourite actually. I always have those on the barbecue.
So flip them on the barbecue. You've got a lovely weekend. There you go.
And down the front there, we're boning quite a lot of chicken out. We've got the chicken breasts, chicken frames here, boned out for soup or casserole.
Yeah,
and quite a bit of meat on those.
You could reduce those, turn them into a stock, perhaps.
That's right. That's right. And then moving along, the chicken nibbles, just $6.95 a kilo, either plain or marinated there as well. The Thai curry chicken casserole there, that's quite a sweet casserole. You can stir fry it as well, or casserole it, either or. $12.95 on that one. And the chicken mince, I've brought some of that along today, Nick, because nice and versatile, quite popular.
What can you use for chicken mince?
Chicken mince, so you're doing meatballs and pies, chicken pies and that sort of thing. So there's quite a range of recipes for chicken mince. And then last but not least, the chicken breasts, boneless of course, either skinless or skin on. Skinless at $14.95 a kilo. And skin on at $12.95 a kilo, so a good supply on those.
$12.95 a kilo. You know what I love to do? The chicken cordon bleus. I slice them open, put a bit of cheese in there.
A bit of ham and cheese, crumb them up. Yeah,
crumb them up.
Quite a big in there. You can, if you check with the server, and you can either get the big ones or small ones, whatever suits the family.
That's great. Now, we've got the fantastic guys from Fresh Meats down in Barrington. You can come in, you can have a chat to them, and all of this wonderful chicken's on special. It's a wonderful place to go.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks for joining me today, Glenn. It's really great to see you. Don't forget to check out Fresh Meats in Barrington at the Barrington Shopping Centre. Give them a call if you want to on 332 8450. Thanks for joining us today. It's been really great having you on Let's Go Shopping, and we'll catch you really soon. Have a great afternoon.